Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Welcome to my channel. So continuing our topic on gas technician course G3 level and under the occupational skills. So we have some MCQs here again. Electricity, remember for electricians or for gas technicians or for anybody who is working in the industrial environment has to face electricity, right? So even in household we have to face electricity, right? So remember that electricity takes the easiest path. So don't let the path be you. If you are not wearing proper footwear, so that electricity can pass through you and does not harm you. So you have to be insulated, right? You have to be insulated. So use only for safety, use insulated power tools. Why we say that? Because we don't want to be a easiest path for electricity. That creates hazardous situation that can kill you, right? Remember, electricity takes easiest path. So keep in mind that electrical equipment should be turned off before you start, right? So you have to be sure, because if you have properly licensed, if you have properly dressed, if you have proper tools, then only you can start working, right? Water is a good conductor, right? Water is a good conductor of electricity. So never let the water around you while you are working on electricity or electrical panel. So if you are in a situation that you have to stand on water, you have to have insulated power tools and insulated boots so that electrical shocks cannot harm you. So these are all things which one need to know. And here are few of the MCQs. Like, do not pull out the electrical cord from the receptacle. So you have to go to the receptacle and pull it out by holding the plug, right? Holding the plug instead of holding the cord. So if you are holding the cord and pulling it out, it can cause hazard. So these are all safety things which one has to keep in their mind while working on electricity. So use grounded plugs or double insulated power tool. Insulated, or we call it double insulated for further safety, right? Or approved tools, right, which has CSA, Canadian Standard Association monogram, or some other standards, right? Or UL or CUL, some kind of standard, right? Do not stand in front of in the water or with a wet cloth. If you have wearing a wet cloth, do not work on electricity, right? Why? Water is a good conductor of electricity. Then you will be the easiest path. The electricity will go through you and it can kill you. So use grounded plug or double insulated power tool. Do not pull out the electrical cord from the receptacle. So we have to remember these small points. Another thing which we will learn today is lockout, tag out, or LOTO. LOTO. Lockout, tag out is a procedure, right? Lockout, tag out is a safety procedure. Lockout, tag out is a safety procedure. We call it in short LOTO, right? What is LOTO? Is a safety procedure which is used in the industry. Why it is used in the industry? To ensure that machines are properly shut off and not to be started until servicing work is done. So before working, the technician has to put a lockout on the panel or on the machine or on the device where he is working. Before we were using a tag also. Now we are only using the locks only. If so, we put the lock and until the servicing work is done. So that lock has to be there so that nobody can start the power. So anyway, when anybody is going to work on a device, he should properly turn off the things so that the person locking out the device ensures that device is in a zero mechanical state. The device is in zero mechanical. Nothing is turning. Nothing can harm you when you go up to check the chain, to check the wheel, to check the sprocket, to check the burner, or whatever. Right? So LOTO or lockout tag out ensures that machines are properly shut off and not to be started until servicing work is done. The person locking out the device ensures that the device is in a zero mechanical state, right? So that means it requires that hazardous power source should be inoperative, should be powered off, should be isolated before any repair procedure is started, before any technician is going to start any work. The person locking out the device ensures that the device is in a zero mechanical state, right? Then we have another, each technician is assigned their own locks with one key only. There are no duplication or duplicate keys. So if he locks it, he has to unlock it after finishing the job so that everybody is secure. If somebody go and he need to operate the panel or device, he saw that, oh, there is a lock, somebody is working, and then each lock is marked for each technician's name. So everybody know that who is working and who has put this lock onto the panel. And so everybody, oh, John is working on the panel. There is a lock on the device or on the panel, right? So each technician is assigned their own locks with one key only, one key and the name printed on the lock. So when I need to start the machine for some reason, but John is working on the machine, I go to the panel, I saw there is a lock named John. So I know that, okay, John is still working on it. When John finishes this work or servicing, then he has to remove the lock and then somebody can start the machine, right? So another point, which I put it in the MCQs, combination locks are not to be used for lockout tag out procedure, right? It's only the one, it's only the key, right? So combination locks are not recommended. Then if multiple technicians working on the device, each technician will place his lock on the device. Each technician, right? So each technician means then there are the gang locking device. Gang locking device means if many people are working on it, they can put up the keys, the locks in the same device. So I can show you in the diagram that how the gang lock looks like, right? So this is how gang lock looks like. This is a gang locking device. So here in these holes, like 6 technicians at a time can put up their locks, and how this is working, right? So these, see, 3 technicians are working, so we have the 3 locks, and each lock has got the name of the worker who is working, right? Then they see how to lock. So before we had a tag also, so do not remove, do not operative. There is a lock and a tag attached to it. So that is called lockout tag out. So device to lock out. So we lock out this and before we start any work. And the back of the tag, we have something like written like this, that danger, effective equipment do not use. So you cannot use this equipment, right? So here you can see that this is a back of the card shows this, that danger, somebody is working on it and you don't have to remove. So his signature like signed by that technician, and he put his lock in the gang locking device, right? So this is the lock which normally we use with the one key, so nobody can have the second key and he can open the device or the panel, right? So this way we have something about the lockout, and this is also again recommended procedures by OSHA, Occupational Health and Safety Act has covered this topic also, that how to lock out, tag out before you work. So hope you like the video. If you like it, thumbs up, and subscribes to my channel. Thank you for watching.